Hello, hello, my divine divas. Welcome back to the Becoming Project, the place where we gently unlearn who we were told to be so we can finally become who we are. The place where we drop the performance, question the conditioning, and occasionally side-eye the social expectations like who approved this. Before we dive in, if this podcast has ever made you think differently, feel more like yourself, or question something you've been carrying for way too long, please follow, subscribe, leave a review, and share this with someone who might be living a life that doesn't quite feel like their own. Because becoming yourself, that's not something we're meant to do alone. No, it's something we're meant to do with others. Alrighty, let's talk about expectations. From the moment we are born into expectation. Who we should be, who we should act like, what we should look like, and what we should achieve. What school we should go to, what career we should choose, and how our bodies should look. I don't know how much control we have over that, but here we go. They even tell us how to express ourselves. And here's the wildest part of all of this. Even the people who say, just be yourself, still have expectations. They expect you to be free, but in a way that makes sense to them. They expect you to be creative, but in a way they understand. So no matter what, we grow up in a world full of expectations. From our parents to our teachers, from our friends to our partners. Should we be trying to meet them only because we want to belong? Or should we strive for our individuality and find our own place? I would go with the second, but that's me. For me, I was raised with very clear expectations. Be well-mannered. Be respectful. Be aware of how you affect others. Always be polished. Always be appropriate, and always well put together. And as I got older, that turned into hair done, makeup done, clothes pressed, saying the right things, don't talk back, and be acceptable. But at the same time, I had another influence in my life saying, be free, be you, stand your ground. And those two voices in my head, they didn't exactly blend. One taught me how to be accepted, while the other was trying to teach me how to be authentic. So instead of becoming myself, I became really good at reading the room, adjusting, shifting, performing. And maybe you did too. But then we grow up. We leave home, and we think, now do I get to be me? But the expectations don't disappear. No, they just change. Now it's your friends who have expectations. Your partner, your job, and society in general has an expectation of how you should behave. New faces, same pressure. And somewhere along the line, you stop asking, what do I want? No, we stop altogether. We start asking instead, what will make everybody else comfortable? The real question is, whose life are you actually living? Is it yours? Or is it a collection of expectations you've been trying to meet your entire life? Because here's the truth. You can't discover who you are while you're trying to live up to everyone else's expectations. You cannot discover who you are well trying to be who everybody else expects you to be. I think we take a moment and do a mantra. Breathe with me. Deep in and exhale. Okay, if you would, repeat after me. I am the creator of who I am. I am allowed to live up to my own expectations. I am allowed to present myself in a way that makes me feel proud, happy, and at peace. I deserve to feel loved, supported, and cared for by myself first. As I step into my own expectations, my world begins to change for the better and for me. I am not here to perform. I am here to become. Oh, that felt good. Let's get into a journaling moment while we're still hot. Grab your journal and let's get honest. What expectations were placed on you growing up is the first question. Number 2, which one matters to you and why? Number 3, which one felt heavy or not truly yours? 4, which expectations couldn't you live up to because they didn't align with who you are? 5, which expectations helped you grow and why? 6, which ones made you shrink? And what expectations are you still carrying that no longer belong in your life? And why are you holding on? Time for some homework. This week, notice the expectations you place on others. That's right. We do it all the time. We do it to the driver in front of us when he cuts us off because we'd expect him not to. And we're like, what's wrong with you? But that's our expectation. What expectations do you put on your partner, your kids, your friends, even strangers walking down the street? Ask yourself this: what am I expecting from them? What is realistic? What is fair? Have I communicated what I need? And the biggest one, am I asking others to meet expectations I don't fully meet myself? No judgment, just awareness. In closing, we don't need to eliminate expectations completely, but we do need to become conscious of them. We release what was never ours. We create what actually aligns. We become more compassionate, more understanding, and more connected with ourselves. We start living a life that feels like ours. Not perfect, not polished, but true. In closing, my divine divas, my ever-expanding souls, if this episode made you pause, reflect, or see yourself a little more clearly, please follow, subscribe, leave a review, share it with someone who is ready to stop performing and start becoming. Because you're not here to live someone else's expectations. You're here to create yourself. And you'll meet yourself right here in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye.